Yes.
I have a question today.
Yes.
Are meditation techniques or breathing techniques required for finding truth?
Hmm. Yeah, that's what generally people uh, think, because they are thinkers, you know. And see, when you're born as a body, then develop the ego, start thinking, and then behind the body mind, there is substratum, something which is deeper, which is the eternal spirit, which was formless, and it takes the form of body mind to express itself. So, to find the truth, you cannot reach to through doing body postures or breathing techniques or mind techniques, mental techniques.
Or chanting mantras and chanting?
Mantras and chanting. Yeah, because the reason is, suppose you want to make your body healthy and you are repeating mantras and mantras and mantras, it does not affect on the body. So exercise muscular, you have to do muscular. For the mind, you have to do mental. But there is something which is more subtle, subtler than the subtler. The truth is not achievable because you are the truth, is not an object. Then why do we think it as an object? Because the ego is the one which is between the eternal spirit, the consciousness, and then the ego and mind is like cocoon, it tells, oh, there is up there the God. It invented the God. It's the other name of the infinite eternal spirit, actually. It's the other name of that consciousness. But it starts projecting outside you. Instead of looking at oneself, looking at oneself means the real truth of you, not the body mind, but okay, we can understand it this way. If you observe the ocean, when it is calm and quiet, and you deep within is no changes. It's stillness. On the surface, there are waves, smaller wave, bigger wave, bigger waves, which are affected by the weather. Weather means tropical. means the changes in the moon affect the. So one can understand the mind like the ocean. The thinking is a beautiful tool for earning bread and survival. But when the same thinking get its frequency get like tsunami, then it become anxietyful,
Mm.
and that anxiety worries can kill you. No sleep, and the same objects like what the difference in storage and living room. Storage all piled up in one space, and then you readjust it, and then it became beautiful living room. So is the are you having the mind or the mind is having you? So ego is like a ghost, which has no its own. It's like a shadow only, illusion because it's illusory. You know, the ego is illusory, and the same ego can be a tool toward take you to the truth, and that's why there are many kinds of people who identify what the consciousness identify to the body, and they because they think that is me, and they end up spending their lifetime into the bodybuilder or a beauty builder, you know, spend the whole precious life
Plastic surgery
in
and
the
false this and false
body,
that.
and soon they find out that 30 and 50 and then it start decaying. It's like the sunset, and no matter what they can do, this treatment, that treatment, of course, throughout the ages, people did reversing the aging, and you can add some years and normal life, but because it is illusory, the body has to decay. Okay, let's look at the example of the animals. The king of kings, the lion, and but it get old.
Mhm.
And look at the plant kingdom, apple tree, and it gave its fruit, and then it does not want to prolong because the cycles are there. Cycles are there means why? Who want to be immortal? The ego, the fake mind. I am. I am the body. That kind of body I want to live because it's fake. What is not born has no fear of dying. What is not born, the real you, but imaginary you is always want to become. A rose flower does not like to become jasmine flower. Jasmine flower does not want. Because it's in becoming is in rhythm with the mother nature. Is not over because it's the human being who want to acquire and possess someone's land, someone always. The human beings are the worst animals. Animal we see as that, but actually animals are more divine because that's what is happening with the countries, controlling, control, and weapons are like the nails extended. But therefore, the most important thing in life is to examine life. Now, when I type here, who am I? People don't really understand who am I. I already know who am I. No, you know only the fake, false. Your identification to the body is already a fake ego. Your identification to the mind is also fake. Why? Because if you identify to the body mind as you will suffer and suffer more and more. Therefore, every human being wants the truth. What is the truth? Truth is end to the suffering. In the court, in the bigger court, always the truth, 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 but not knowing the truth. So, of course, material truth based on witness, based on. So, ultimate medicine of all medicines is that mind is seeking what is not perishable, immortality. But once you are awakened, then you find out that your identification to the body mind as the eternal is already the fake. It is just like a monkey like to become elephant, then is in big trouble. Or elephant want to become monkey, is in big trouble. But once it awaken the real identity, then everything is musical. Is therefore now people think that finding out the truth, the ultimate truth, or the liberation is some work of the spiritual people or monks and all that nonsense. The real truth liberate you here and now and once and forever. And that the ultimate of all. That's the ultimate pleasure. Because then only you start living. Otherwise, you are dreaming, thinking, projecting,
Trying to
and
achieve,
eh?
thinking that
Achieve.
getting something.
Achieve is a misery. A person who don't think that a person who has collected 5 million, he can be more miserable because he is always restless, more restless than before. So it's the mind which keep you restless. A person can be very beautiful woman, but she jealous of someone else to achieve or compete, and I didn't get the movie and miserable.
Mhm.
Why? because this becoming, where is it coming from? From the being space. Becoming, keep you miserable. And then once you are in the space of being, sometime you think, oh, like I tried to show you, Mr. John, he looked like a hermit or aloof,
Mhm.
but he is not. Because once you are in the truth, by the truth, of the truth, for the truth, you are not seeking more any more truth because you are it. And then you don't like to become immortal because you are it, and then everything is floating and flowing. Then all this journeying, running is all gone. The deep silence is non reactive movement, and that's what Mother Nature is showing it. Showing it means summer is ending, winter coming, all the rhythms. But human being cannot observe and observe the profoundness of the nature. He is so much worried. So the person who get the taste of here and now, in the deep silence, is the intoxication of all time. What kind of intoxication? Divinity. The beloved of the unknown. The time is no longer. Fear is gone. And that state of being cannot be described with words. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. The people can misunderstand that